Hi, welcome to another She Manifest video. And today's video is about, is he your soulmate or twin flame, or do you just have a poor self concept? And I say this with the most care and wanting you to win and live your best life. Are they your soulmate, or do you just really have a poor self concept? Because a lot of the content I see in I don't know, the spiritual, the esoteric, you know, readings about partners and soulmates and twin flames, especially, is a lot of toxic behavior that I feel leaves a lot of people unhappy in a state of waiting, always feeling like they need to do more. When in reality, you probably just have a poor self concept. You probably have a poor internal story. Okay? And that's the reason you have this dynamic with this person. Because what is the common factor? I'm going to assume maybe this person you're fixated on isn't the only person you've dated, or they could be. But the common denominator with all of your relationships, I'm going to assume, is been you. It's you with Tom, it's you with Jerry, it's you with Dick, you with Sam. It's you. And you probably have picked up along the way since you were a child some beliefs that have put you on a path of attracting partners who vibrate to that belief that you have. So it is you playing a part in attracting that type of partner because you have a poor self concept. You know? Again, I don't know what caused that story. That's the work you have to do. You have to look at your past, look at your childhood, look at your early relationships to see why the behavior that I receive continuously, I somehow, even you can say, and like, I don't think it's okay. You have subconsciously thought it's okay. Or you subconsciously believe this is all I can receive. This is the max of what I can receive. I can only receive someone who can be with me for a few months and then they disappear. And then I start feeling good and they come back. And then the cycle repeats itself. Or I can only be with people who are in other relationships and they claim them, but they never claim me. Or I'm always liking someone who doesn't like me back. Why do you have that story? Why do you have that belief? Where did that come from? You need to go back to that moment and see where you accepted that as your story, and you need to change it. Because I'm telling you, the girls who are living the lives of getting married to the man that that they love, or are in relationships where they're receiving respect and commitment and being provided for, they don't have that belief that a man has to wait 6 months later to figure out that you're the girl of his dreams. Do you really think those women are sitting around waiting for a man for 6 months to realize that they're the one for them? No, they're not. But you're over here looking at a tarot reading, talking about, well, oh my gosh, the man, and he's heartbroken. He's trying to heal himself. He's trying to figure himself, and he's gonna come back to you so strong. I'm like, why would you even want that man? Why would you even want a man like that? Because I know the type of man that I wouldn't want. He would not let me be on the market for 6 months for him to figure his stuff out. Like, that's not even a man I would find attractive. Probably a younger me would have been like, well, 6 months later he figured out I'm the one. Like, no. Men out here, I've heard it repeatedly. They know. They know right away. So really think about that. Don't accept behavior that you don't want. Heal your self concept so you're not attracting behavior like that. Somewhere you believe that you're not enough. Somewhere you believe that you don't deserve to be committed to. Somewhere you believe that you're not enough, that a guy won't know right away, wow, she's it. She's a catch. I want her. Somewhere you don't believe that because you're not receiving that. And if you're looking at a tarot reader, you looked at them 3 months ago and they were saying, well, he's getting his stuff together, he's working on himself, he has things to heal, and he's going to come back to you and he's going to express his feelings. And it's 6 months later and they're still saying the same thing. Another common denominator is you. Your energy is still the same because you wouldn't even engage with that. You'd be like, no, that's not my message. I don't even. That wouldn't even resonate with you. You probably wouldn't even come across that video because that's not in your energetic field if you've really been working on your concept. And if you do come across that content, you will be strong enough to be like, well, it's not true for me. So, and click right off of it and go about your day. Listen to your affirmations, journal, go watch content that makes you feel good and shows healthy dynamics and relationships because you're reprogramming your mind. You are healing those stories you've taken on as facts. And that's what you need to do. You don't need to go listen to a tarot reader who's telling you, oh, they're getting their stuff together. Oh, they're going to make you wifey one day. One day. When is one day? When you're 80 and he finally gets his act together and you've been going back and forth with this man since you were in your 20s? No, not today. This 3D experience is only for a limited time. So you should want to do your best with it and enjoy it. I'm speaking to the people who are like 2024 is really entering the cycle of enjoyment of life. Not all your lessons need to come from pain and renewal through pain and shedding of skin. How about we get lessons from joy and pleasure and love? Because I feel like a lot of us who have come from this community need that. And it's time for you to accept that and tell yourself a new story and a new love story because you deserve it. Your lineage deserves it. Your future children, and if you don't want children, your future nieces and nephews deserve to see love blossoming in front of their eyes because that matters. Because think about the stories you saw. So you can be an example, you can be a positive imprint in their story. So really heal your self-concept so you can have a beautiful love story. So when you talk about your soulmate, it's beautiful. When you talk about being with your twin flame, if that's what you want to label this, it's beautiful. If you just whoever that man you marry or whatever form of commitment you want, it's a beautiful story you can tell people. So heal your self-concept, change how you see yourself in relationships and the story that you've been telling yourself. Heal that and make it a beautiful one. So you will be the match for that, and your 3D will show you, baby, you just needed to change the story, the belief, and you can do better. All right? I hope you leave this message feeling empowered and healed and joyful and knowing you can heal that story and make it a beautiful one because you deserve it, okay? And just have a good one and like and subscribe and become part of the community. Ugh, can I talk? The community, so we can like all support each other and be supportive of the girlies manifesting beautiful lives. All right, thank you so much.